Jeff Lowe is our director, and I think his vision for this show is absolutely incredible. He was very excited to announce the West Coast premiere of this production. It's definitely a production that I know he holds near and dear to his heart as well. He is very much open to playing with scenes and lines and blocking to make sure that we're all having fun as a cast with still getting the message across.
The director is Jeff Lowe, and he's phenomenal. His vision from this has been spot on from the get-go. He put together a wonderful cast of incredibly talented people. Our crew already has been phenomenal working with them. Jeff's just a pleasure to work with. He understands the actors. He understands the play as it's written, and he comes in with ideas. He's not relying on us to fill in his story. He knows where he wants it to go, and he lets us be ourselves and add our characters while not forcing us to be this disparate group, right? He has us all. He has this vision that brings us all together, then lets us explore our characters within.
The director Jeff is probably my favorite director I've ever worked with. He has such a vocabulary of him when he's giving direction. He knows exactly what he wants and how to get it out of people, and he's so even-tempered, which is kind of rare with the directors I've worked with in the past. He's just so much fun. I love him, and he reminds me of a friend that I've had for a really long time, so it's easy to get along with him.
My director, Jeff Lowe, is fantastic. He really wants you to, find yourself within the character and whatnot. And I really like his strategy of rehearsal. He really, it's not just, I never feel like if there's a scene that we haven't covered in a while, I have to remind myself, okay, what were we doing? That was yesterday, or how long ago was that? It's like we cover as many scenes as we possibly can within one rehearsal. So every rehearsal, it's like just wash, rinse, repeat over and over and over again. And it helps you get off book quicker. It helps you understand what's going on quicker. And I just really like I've never had that as far as the director goes.
The director, Jeff, is Jeff, if you're watching this, I swear I'm not doing this to get a good part in the next play. Jeff, I really like working with. I am very picky about what directors I like working with because I myself am a director, so I'll see a lot of things and question their choices, or I'll see things and say, that's a great choice. I'm stealing what you do for me. I'm going to do that as a director in the future. And I think Jeff has a very clear vision of what he wants. There's very little time that is wasted when he's directing, and he really is good about drilling us and getting us to get off book. But at the same time, he offers a lot of creativity on our part. He's not so strict that I feel, well, I don't get to do anything. It's just all his vision.
Our director has a great vision for the show. Jeff is doing a fantastic job. He really knows how to not only get what he needs to out of a scene, but also work with the actors and help us get to those conclusions too.
Director Jeff. Oh, Jeff. I've known Jeff for years. We went to college together. So I promise I won't say too many embarrassing stories. No, he's great. He knows what he wants, and he knows how to communicate that. He knows how to keep things fresh and interesting. Because in a show like this, where it's a lot of improv and a lot of kind of playing around, it's very easy to kind of get stuck in the same choices. And he's really willing to make you change that up. And maybe you go back to the old choice, but at least trying something new keeps it fresh for you, keeps it fresh for the rest of the cast, and keeps it fresh for the audience.
So Jeff, our director, he is brilliant. I've had such a great time working with him already. I had worked with Jeff in another show, but as an actor. So this is the first time that I'm actually getting to work with him as he's the director. And he is brilliant. He has so many wonderful ideas. I love his directing style. He really encourages us to try different choices and is saying constantly, new choice, which is wonderful as an actor. It really makes you feel like you're growing and taking risks every time that you get up on that stage. It's a very
welcoming space in our rehearsal process. I never get scared about making a choice that might flop and not be funny or be super awkward and strange, because it's such a safe place, and I think that's because Jeff really cultivates that in the rehearsal space.
Jeff Lowe is a magical human being. There are not enough words to describe him. Like I said, his work ethic is beyond anyone that I've ever seen. He has a drive that is infectious. So when you're around him, you want to work harder and you want to do better for his cause. And you kind of adopt it because he is so passionate about his cause and he speaks so eloquently, and he is amazingly talented, which is just not fair. You know, he can sing, he can act, he can direct, he can dance. He'll say that he can't dance, he can dance a little bit. And being the founder of this company is the best thing for it.